Hey everybody, welcome to part 2 of the LIBER Mechanicum GMG review. This is the second army list inside of this Warhammer the Horus Heresy supplement, featuring the forces of the Mechanicum in Warhammer 30,000, the time of the Horus Heresy. So there are 2 Divisio army lists in here, in addition to the Mechanicum army list. If you haven't watched the main review, you can go up one in the playlist and check it out. But we are checking out the Titan Legions. So the Divisio's all come with some unique units. You are allowed to mix and match their Lords of War into the Lords of War slot for a Mechanicum army, or as a Lords of War for a unit in this actual force organization chart. And it has its own unique Titan maniple and unique troop choices. So the troop choices are basically the security forces of the Titans. They fought alongside the Mechanicum forces and were like the foot troops that protected the Titans from infantry ambush and assault over the course of the Horus Heresy. Your detachment basically allows to take up to 3 Lords of War, so 3 Titans, and up to 6 troop choices, and 2 HQs to go with them. This detachment is primarily featuring all the stuff from the Titan Legions, so its HQ choice is a Secutarii Axiarch. Kind of think of him like a very powerful, augmented Imperial Guard captain. He's movement 7, weapon skill 4, ballistic skill 5, strength toughness 4, 3 wounds, initiative 4, 3 attacks, leadership 9, and a 3+ save. He's an infantry character. He's got an arc maul, radium pistol, Titan shard armor, which is a cool, unique Divisio Titanica like armor style, and it's in here in the armor types. Refractor fields, Titan, where is it? Titan shard armor, ionic deflector, flare shield. I think it's in here. There it is. It's a 3+ armor save and a 5+ invulnerable save. In addition, a model with Titan shard armor may reroll feel no pain damage mitigation rolls, which are the result of attacks made by poisoned or radphage special rolls. So he gets to reroll a 6+ save against those attacks. And he does have binaric stratagem, which is his special sort of like ordery thing that he can do. Binaric stratagem is under the special rules. Binaric stratagem. At the start of the battle, once both armies have set up all their models, including any units with the Infiltrator special rule, a player that controls any models of the special rule may select one of the effects listed below as part of the special rule. All units with the Chiropatris field generator item of war gear in the detachment special rule gain the chosen effect for the duration of the battle. So basically, you can be Pain Suppression Override, get Feel No Pain 5. Explorator Synesthesis, models affected by this get moved through cover. Deconstructive Confluence, models affected gain Wrecker, and Extinction Interlock, models affected unit gain preferred enemy infantry. So he basically augments everyone around him. And it's all guys with the Chiropatris field generator. And that includes all of their hoplite phalanxes. So that's your first troop choice. They're basically ballistic skill 4 guardsmen. So movement 7, 3-4 for the weapon skill, ballistic skill, 3-3 strength and toughness, 1 wound, initiative 3, and then 1 attack at leadership 7. Hoplite gets an extra wound, the alpha rather, and 2 attacks. They've all got Feel No Pain 6+, Arc Lances, Corpus Secutarii, which is, I believe, their armor style. Breaching Blind Barrage, where is it? The Corpus Secutarii. Oh, there it is. It's a 4+ armor save. In addition, a model with the Corpus Secutarii can reroll Feel No Pain damage mitigation against poison and radphage. So they get that skill as well. And the field generator allows them to benefit from his basically his like orders. You can take a Trios Armored Conveyor if you have 10 or less guys. Sorry, 20 or less guys. And then 10 additional guys are 12 points each, to 130 points base. The Alpha can take a Radiant Pistol, a Volkite Serpenta, an Arc Pistol, and they can exchange their Arc Lance for like an Arc Maul or a Power Weapon. And they can get a Augury Scanner or some Rad Grenades. And then your Peltast Phalanx, which is your other troop choice. It's 120 points, Ballistic Skill 4, as opposed to 3, so it's a bit better at shooting. And 9 of them in 1 Peltast will cost you 120 points. None of them have line, though, infantry, interestingly enough. They're all just infantry, an infantry character. You get a galvanic caster with flechette and ignis ammunition. So galvanic casters are Are they bolt weapons? No. Galvanic casters. A galvanic weapon. Oh, there you go. So it's basically like a little shotgun. 24-inch range for Flechette, strength 3, AP 6, rapid fire shred, and then Ignis is 18-inch range, strength 2, AP 5, assault 2, blind ignores cover. I think you can upgrade them to have hammer shot. Yep, they can take them for 5 points per model, and if you get that, then they're 30-inch range, strength 4, AP 3, assault 1, with molecular dissonance. What does molecular dissonance do? That sounds like slightly less bad version of being disintegrated. Any hit rolls of 6 made by a weapon with a special roll wound automatically, and it has no effects on Primarchs or vehicles. That's cool. 10 more guys with 10 points each. Radium carbines and arc rifles can exchange your weapons, and then the Peltast Alpha can take a radium pistol, a Volkite Serpenta, an arc pistol as an upgrade, and then arc mauls and power weapons as close combat weapons for free. Take an augury scanner, rad grenades, and a refractor field. So that's cool. So you get 2 troop choices. One is more elite, I guess, slightly than the other, just weapon-wise. The Arc Lance is cool, but the Galvanic Caster is really cool. And then your Axiarch basically can augment them with his little order regenerator. His binaric stratagems. All right, and so now we're into Titans. And of course, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 classes of Titans in here for your mana pool. Starting with the Warhound class Titan, only 750 points. So in a 3,000 point game, you can take 3 of these guys and then a bunch of infantry and have like a legit army. Movement 15, weapon skill, blitz skill 5, strength 10, 14, 13, 12, initiative 4, 3 attacks, 12 hull points. Vehicle fast and Titan. You get 2 arm-mounted Vulcan Mega Bolter. So a Vulcan Mega Bolter in Horus Heresy. We're looking at, is it under, actually it might just be under bolt weapons. Vulcan Mega Bolter, yep. 60-inch range, strength 6, AP 3, heavy 15, pinning, and shell shock 1. So heavy 30 coming out of that guy, if he just keeps those. God Engine, Night Vision, Reactor Meltdown Magna, so the giant instant death AP 2 ones, and then 2 Void Shields to interrupt hits. So God Engine is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A model with a special rule ignores all psychic powers and cybertheurgic rights and attacks made by psychic and cybertheurgic weapons. In addition, a model with a special rule ignores the effects of haywire and disruption. In all cases, weapons which benefit from this special rule must attempt to damage a model with their own strength. In addition, friendly Mechanicum units with at least 1 model within 24 inches gain Fearless. So he's just a giant statue of a murder bot. And you can take an Inferno Gun, a Plasma Blast Gun, or a Twin Link Turbo Laser Destroyer on either arm for free. And those guys are, I mean, the Inferno Gun by itself is hilariously powerful because it's just a giant flamer. I always loved the Inferno Gun because I like not having to roll to hit because that's what always betrays me. It's Hellstorm, so it's the big template, strength 7, AP 3, Destroyer 1, Torrent 24 inches, so place the template within 24. Or wholly within 24, rather. The Plasma Blast Gun, which is also horrifying, and the Turbo Laser Destroyer. Turbo Laser Destructor is 96-inch range, 10 AP 3, Destroyer 1, Large Blast 5+, and Twin Linked. And the Plasma Blast Gun was also horrifying back in the day. I'm sure it still is. Plasma Blast Gun is 72-inch range, 9 AP 3, Ordnance 1, Massive Blast 7+, Breaching 4+, and Reactor Overload. So your reactor can blow up. All right, the Reaver at 1,500 points. So movement 12, weapon skill 8, blitz skill 5, strength 10, 14, 14, 13, initiative 2 with 3 attacks, and 18 hull points. Also has God Engine, Night Vision, Reactor Meltdown Major, and 4 Void Shields to absorb penetrating hits and glancing hits. I think it's just penetrating hits, actually. 2 arm-mounted Gatling Blasters, and a Carapace-mounted Apocalypse Missile Launcher. So the Gatling Blasters are, once again, no joke. Now, we're talking about a $1,000 miniature. So I don't know how often you're going to see these on the table. I'm really tempted to play this army list and do it in Horus Heresy with just my plastic teeny Titans and play a game with these guys and bodge up some 6mm stuff to play with. I have like everything to do it, so I'm really tempted to play Horus Heresy using the Titanicus Horus Heresy miniatures and just play it in that scale and play it in centimeters instead of in inches. So the mounted Gatling blasters rather, they are Gatling blasters, 60-inch range, strength 8 AP3, destroyer 2, apocalyptic blast 9, pinning and shell shock 1, and then the apocalypse missile launcher, which is in the missile section. 24 to 360 inches, strength 7 AP3, destroyer 2, apocalyptic barrage. And then you can take a laser blaster, melta cannon, Titan power fist, or volcano cannon. So Titan power fist is just hilarious because you're being hit by a Titan power fist. It's strength 14, AP1, melee sunder destructor. Volcano cannon's a volcano cannon, and the melta cannon, which is also hilariously overpowered. The melta cannon is 60-inch range, strength 10 AP1, heavy 1, massive blast 7, and armor bane melta. So inside 30 inches, it's armor bane. The Warbringer Nemesis Titan at 2,000 points, front armor 15, 15, 14, 12, slightly lower rear armor. Weapon skill 8, ballistic skill 5. I love that the weapon skill is 8 because they're just so, like, how do you fight it? It's just so big. Initiative 2, 2 attacks, 24 hull points. God Engine, heavy structure for the 5+, or no, heavy structure is the 4+ invulnerable save, I think. Because reinforced structure is the 5+. I think heavy structure is the 4+. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. 6+ against shooting attacks. That's right. Reinforced is 5+. Night Vision, Reactor Meltdown Major, and 6 Void Shields. 2 arm-mounted Gatling blasters, a Nemesis Quake Cannon on the carapace. And most of its body's built around this gun, which makes it hilarious in general. So the Nemesis Quake Cannon is not under that. It's probably under artillery. Yeah. 24 to 480 inch range. Strength 10, 8, 6, depending on the range. Destroyer 1, apocalyptic barrage, barrage, seismic shock, and concussive 1. You can take a Nemesis volcano cannon instead, laser blaster, volcano cannon, or melta cannon. And you get defensive bolt cannons in the front and rear, and 2 carapace mounted defensive autocannon batteries. And then last but not least, the Warlord Battle Titan. So this is like you're almost paying $1 per point to buy this in Canada. It's probably a $2,000 miniature. To say miniature is, you know, saying something because it's like 3 feet tall. So movement 12, weapon skill 9, but skill 5, strength 10, 15, 15, 14. The thing is so heavily armored. Initiative are 4 and 4 attacks, 30 hull points. 2 arm-mounted Mori Quake cannons, carapace mounted Apocalypse missile launchers ×2, 2 hull-mounted defensor bullet cannons, and 2 rear. God Engine. It has reinforced for a 5+ invul against shooting. Towering Monstrosity, 6 void shields. What's Towering Monstrosity do? It's a great name. I think it just shoots over stuff. QR. Or no, maybe can't shoot down. That's what it used to be, I think. You wouldn't be able to shoot within 12 inches of it because it can't traverse the guns. No melee attack by a model with the Knight unit subtype or super heavy unit subtype. Maybe successfully hit this model with a special roll on better than 5. No melee attack made by models with automatic cavalry, dreadnought, infantry can hit with better than 6. When making a shooting attack with the carapace mounted weapon, a model this can't shoot anything within 24 of itself. So the Apocalypse missile launcher can't shoot within 24. Lastly, a model with this special rule making a number of stomp attacks equal to 6 plus its unmodified attack characteristic. Funny. And then you can take an Ariok Power Claw and Vulcan Mega Bolter, a Bellicosa Volcano Cannon, a Macro Gatling Blaster, a Sun Fury Plasma Annihilator, and 2 carapace mounted laser blasters. And they're all free. At 3,000 points, I'm not going to quibble over like the points for things. But like, the weapons are insane. The Macro Gatling Blaster is 72-inch range, strength 10 AB3, destroyer 3, massive blast 7. So it's 3 shots at massive blast 7, pinning shell shock 1. Where's the Mori Quake Cannon? 24 to 360-inch range, 10, 8, 6. It's AP3, destroyer 1, apocalyptic mega blast, barrage, seismic shock, and concussive 1. And then the Bellicosa Volcano Cannon. 120-inch range, 14-1, destroyer 1, apocalyptic blast 9 inches, and sunder. Jeez, it's shocking. And then the Ariok Titan Power Claw is strength 15, AP1, melee, shred, destructor, instant death, armor bane, melee. Doesn't matter what your armor is, it's just doing penetrating hits to you, basically. Insane. Absolutely insane. So there it is. You can take Titans in Horus Heresy, and they are legit terrifying. Like, you could just take a Warlord Titan and fight any army and probably win at 3,000 points. But what you'd probably do is take a couple, maybe a Reaver or a couple of Warhounds, and then the Secutarii. I think that'd be a fun army to play. Like, the Reavers aren't so terrifying. With 12 hull points, I mean, they're very, 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 very hard to kill, but they're not so insane that I feel like they'd be out of place on the table. You're probably playing, like, you're playing Titan against Titan games if you're bringing Titans like this. And I'm tempted to test it out using the plastics. They'd be fun to do. Just try it out. And of course, these guys can get allied in just as Lords of War inside a Mechanicum army. So if you just want to throw in a Titan, at 750 points, a Warhound is no joke. And I mean, he's only like $500 or something insane like that. So he's not the $2,000 Warlord Titan you're going to buy. All right, next up, we're looking at the Questoris households for the next Divisio Tactica. That'll be my third review today for the LIBER Mechanicum. So there it is, the Titan Legions. Of course, we're talking about Forge World here, right? So we're talking about literally the craziest miniatures you can possibly think of to buy, and they don't really qualify as miniature anymore. They're more like bigatures because they're huge, and yeah, and they're a prestige piece in the hobby, I'd say. Like, there's people that are going to definitely use them, and you'll see them around, but they're probably not going to be used as often. The smaller ones you might see, and it's cool to see the Secutarii forces as well, with their own rules and their own sort of like force organization. So there you go. Big thanks for watching. Thanks, Tom Ash. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed that video. There are tons of other games already recorded for you to watch. Click over to my channel page if you haven't already, and have a look through the dozens of playlists full of videos. I guarantee you'll discover a game you haven't seen played before. I put out new videos 7 days a week, and every day is themed to a different genre as I continue to explore the wider world of gaming. Of course, none of that's possible without you, the viewer, so click a like and subscribe if you'd like to stay on top of what's happening here daily. My two kids and I are massively grateful to be able to have the flexibility of this job so I can always maximize my time with them. If you want to support me continuing to put out this content, it's only possible because of my amazing backers on Patreon who support the studio, equipment, and model cost, as well as being how I make the bulk of my living. You can also help out by buying a t-shirt through Spreadshirt, a measuring gauge or widget from Death Ray Designs, or buying one of my games and supplements like Last Days, Gamma Wolves, and Blaster. As a way of showing my appreciation, patrons get early access to new games and supplements that I write throughout the course of the year. Huge thanks for watching, it really does help out, and happy gaming.